Remote. This is a 16, 24. जाकिर फोन है तेरे पास So we already have done set 1. Let's start with set 2. Let's see what are there. Okay, I am making it as big as possible. Okay, now. Okay, do look at it, huh? Please look at it. Please identify the questions. Okay, now 16 we have. Very good. A good looking question. Okay, so in the reference figure, you have to find out total resistance in the circuit. Here the total actually means equivalent resistance. Huh? Whatever the, please calculate, try to solve it by yourself. Okay, I will make the question a little bit complex. Find out the current through this 5 ohm. Okay, so first of all, the part is easy. We have been given with 2 ohm and a 3 ohm. There is another 5 ohm which is in parallel and which has been connected with an ammeter and with a cell of 4 volt. Huh? With a cell of 4 volts. Okay. So if you look at the first branch, it is 5 ohm. Another is 5 ohm. And it is of, this is an ammeter. Yes, very good. It is 4 volts. This is 4 volt. Okay, let's first, I will solve the given problem, then we'll get into the minute detail. So these two are in parallel. Okay. Now 2 plus 3 in series means 5 ohm. Very evident. 5 and 5 in parallel means 5 times 5 by 5 plus 5. I already gave you the simple formula for calculating parallel of two resistance, R1, R2 by R1 plus R2. Just multiply those. You will get 25 by 10. So which means 2.5 ohm. You get. So equivalent resistance here is 2.5 ohm, option A. Now, if you are asked what is the current through this I1, and let's say this is I2, here also current passing is I2. The very easy part, total resistance or equivalent resistance 2.5. So current it would be total voltage by total resistance. How much? 4 by 2.5 ampere. See, as this part and this part, both of them are of 5 ohm. So I1 would be equals to I2 would be I by 2. Half of the current would pass through this branch, half of this branch. So I1 would be half of 4 divided by 2.5 divided by 2. That is 4 by 5 ampere. Did you get this? Equal resistances, equivalent resistance is 2.5. So current would be EMF by total resistance. That is easily 4 by 2.5 ampere. So as the branches have equal resistances, the current will be divided into equal parts. That is I1, I2 would be half of the total current, that is 4. This was not been asked, but we still got into this to make it just a little bit interesting. Okay, so you will get the PDF, I think. So don't worry about this extra part. Let's get to the next one. Please look at it carefully. Don't miss a single question. $21. No, that was some mathematical. $31. No, it is a electric field. For F equals to QE, just simple formula. Force into charge into electric field. Huh? But we will restrict ourselves only for electricity and magnetism. Otherwise, we'll make this thing too long. Yes, 42, I think. Yes. Now look at the question first, then we will get into the register of resistance 2 ohm, 3 ohm, and 12 ohm connected in parallel to a voltage of 24 volt. Total resistance of the circuit would be. Now try to solve. Good afternoon, everyone who are watching us live. We are solving the PYQs of Anglo Eastern Maritime Academy. These are quite simple question, I would say. So you also start doing this by yourself. Let's check that whether you are capable of doing this by yourself. Huh? Thank you, everyone. Option D. And the unfortunate part is no green marking here. Okay, how much? 12 by 11. Okay, so how would the circuit look? This is, I think, 42, no? Yes. So let's draw the circuit. How much? 2, then a 3 and a 12, no? They are connected in parallel with a voltage of 24 volt. They just asked for the resistance. What will be the resistance? 1 over R would be 1 by R1, 1 by R2, 1 over R3. Okay. It is 1 over R means 1 over 2, 1 upon 3, 1 upon 12. So LCM comes 12, 6 plus 4 plus 1. It is 11 by 12. So R would be 12 by 11. Do remember to have the reciprocal of it. Sometimes options also given 11 by 12. Just after solving, you would tick that part. Do not be in hurry. Look at it carefully and please remember to invert it. Okay. It was also quite easy. Let's check for the next question. Okay. Correct spelling of achievement. Okay, very good. At least you should know the spelling. Okay. I think we are done with this part. Huh? I will get to the next one. See, these are the Anglo Eastern. They take examination for themselves only. Huh? They have their own procedure. So they have given different types of questions just to check you up. So they would not take the examinations just like IMU CET, 50 questions of physics, this much of mathematics. No, they would take it in a different way, by their way actually. Okay, next, let's see. We have done AEMS set of 2. Now let's start for 3. Okay, let's get to the next page. And now look and search for the question. This is the most important part. Coordinate. Actually, some they have already given some interesting questions, huh? Reasoning also. Wait, 21 was there, na? Okay. Okay, so it is very easy for but the force into velocity. The work done means force into velocity. If you use that equation, multiply, you will get the velocity, and then you have to apply v square equals to u square minus 2a. So you will get the answer. Okay, look at it carefully. If you don't get anyone, I will proceed to the next question paper. Yes, 39. Set 03. We are doing PYQs. Okay, so voltmeter have a resistance and shall always be placed in dash with a register. So they have written it parallel. We'll get into the details of it. So voltmeter, what does it measure? In proper term, potential difference. Huh? Potential difference. So let's say this is your resistance across which you want to measure the potential difference V. Okay. Now see, V means what? I times R. So when I connect a voltmeter here, just look it carefully. When I connect a voltmeter here, I will be trying to capture this IR, the current times resistance. Now, if voltmeter has low resistance, it will draw much of the current, just like a shunt, SHUNT. So I would not like that the current would pass through the voltmeter. For that reason, the voltmeter resistance is very high. And next one is, which path current chooses? Least resistance path. So voltmeter having high resistance will take very less amount of current, and maximum current would be passing through this external resistance. So it is always connected in parallel. Yes, voltmeter is always connected in parallel. No. Just remember, let me answer it, but after that I will. Always remember, voltmeter connected in parallel. Now, parallel to whom? Across which you want to measure the voltage. Let's say I have a bulb. I want to measure the voltage across the bulb. So I will connect the voltmeter parallel to the bulb. Now ammeter. Let's get into the ammeter part also. Otherwise it would remain incomplete. Ammeter always connected in series. Why? Because ammeter measures current. So if I want to know how much current is passing through this bulb, ammeter should be connected here, through which the same current would pass. Through which the same current would pass. Let's say I face 10 people. You want to see how many people I faced. So you have to also face 10 people now on the same line. So that's why ammeter is connected in series and voltmeter is connected in parallel. Now do remember one thing. Generally, voltmeter has high resistance. Voltmeter has a very high resistance, while the ammeter has low resistance. Do remember this. And an ideal voltmeter, also I should emphasize this, ideal voltmeter has infinite resistance. Ideal voltmeter has infinite resistance. Ideal ammeter should have zero resistance, but in reality that is not possible. Without resistance we cannot calculate the voltage or current. So also remember these two parts. Ideal voltmeter means it should have infinite resistance, and ideal ammeter should have zero resistance. Let me see the next question, and you just write down the what I have written. Okay, we are done with this. So if you face this kind of question, you'll be able to solve it very easily. Huh? Don't panic. Very easy questions. Okay, we'll get to the next one. We already solved 3 of them. Now get to the 4. Okay, Anirudh is asking shunt resistance is connected in parallel with more. See, Anirudh, shunt is connected in parallel with a galvanometer to convert it into an ammeter. Okay, so that is the part which leads us to the conversion of galvanometer to ammeter and voltmeter. But we are not talking about that. We are only considering voltmeter and ammeter and their ideal cases. Okay, let's look at this. Yes, please. Now. Huh. Potential? We are solving PYQ. After that, we could look at it. Let's solve the at least 6 papers today. What you have in front of you, please focus on that. Our mind is always trying to go to the unknown terrain, leading to fear. What is fear? Do you know that? Only a simple thought. If a snake comes to you, you won't fear, you would run. But thinking about snake, you could get the fear. So fear is nothing but a thought. No? If you look around yourself, do you see fear anywhere? Only when you think, you have the fear. So just if you look something at carefully, you won't have that much of thought, fear would vanish. So whenever you get feared, just look carefully around you. If you come to the present, no fear is there. Okay, now. Now concentrate here. Do not miss a single question. That is the most important part. I think there is not much. Yes, please come in. I think I have to go to the next question paper. 36. Okay, at last we got something. 36. In 220 volt AC, the value of 220 volt represent. Okay, so actually, this is of alternating current chapter, na? Okay, so let's say I write down something like this: V naught sine omega t. So this represents instantaneous value. Do you know this? Instantaneous value of alternating voltage. Though we haven't covered this, but while going through this, let's solve it. And we call V naught as peak value. Do you know? Okay. And there is another thing called RMS value, root mean squared value. So when we talk about 220 volt AC, we are actually referring 220 volt AC means RMS value of the voltage. What is VRMS? Do you know the relation? Yes, peak value by root. Okay, remember the formula. And whenever we are referring 220 volt AC or 100 volt AC, we are referring to the RMS value of the voltage, not instantaneous. This is RMS value. So here they have written the part as effective voltage. So we will refer to this as effective voltage. Now from their options, you have to identify the perfect term. You know RMS, but you don't know effective voltage. Just look at something which resembles RMS. Not normal, not constant, not peak. So choose effective voltage. That is how you will solve this. Okay. Let's get into the next question. I think we are also done with this. Okay. So let's get to the next one. How many we did? 4. Let's start 5. This is set 5, huh? Okay. Now look carefully. Don't miss a single question. Okay, now question number 6. An electric motor is a device which converts. It is very easy. Electrical energy into mechanical. Let me get into the opposite part of it. See, while solving a question, you must know that similar question can come also. That you give the idea. Okay. For example, motor means electrical to mechanical. Electrical to mechanical energy it converts. Now, if you have a generator, either DC or AC, anyone, DC generator or AC generator, what does it convert? Mechanical to, very good, mechanical to electrical. So, dynamo, also known as, yes, generator. And dynamo is a DC generator. And AC generator is also called alternator. So dynamo is a DC generator, AC generator called alternator. Whatever it is, it will convert mechanical to electrical. So everything around us is running on electricity, and that electricity is actually coming from some generator which is revolving in a magnetic field, converting mechanical to electrical energy. Let's so option is D. Let me write it carefully. Option D. Now, let's look at the next question. Okay, question number 12. Now try to solve it. When a 4 ohm resistor is connected across the terminals of a 12-volt battery, the charge passing through the resistor per second measured in coulomb is. So we have a 4 ohm resistance connected across the terminal of 12 volt. We have to calculate the charge passing in 1 second or each second. Na? Okay. What is the formula of current? Total EMF by total resistance. This total resistance also includes the internal resistance. Total external plus internal, you will get the total. What is the EMF they have given? 12 volts. What is the resistance we are being provided? 4. So how much? 3 ampere. See, current means 3 ampere. So what is? Just wait. Yes. Now current means total charge divided by total time, the charge flowing per unit cross section. Any cross section in unit time. So this is of 3. Now Q means 3 into T. Time they have given is 1 second. So Q would be 3 into 1, that is 3, coulomb. Option B. That is option B. Just by looking at the current, you could say that is 3 coulomb per second. Huh? 3 ampere means 3 coulomb per second. It is from the definition of ampere also it comes. 3 coulomb per second. Yes, please write it down. Okay, so many have joined us on live. If you are seeing to this, please start doing this by yourself. That will give you the confidence of getting through those examinations. Huh? Best of luck, everyone. Okay, let's get to the next question. At least we search for that. Which one? Look at it carefully. I don't think also there are much remain with the. Okay, I should go to the. No, let me check at it last. Half-life. Do you know half-life?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes. By lambda. Okay. Okay. This was set 5, na?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we'll start solving 6. Yes. Let's see. Now we are now dealing with set 06. Now look. No. There are plenty of questions. Don't worry. Yes, 21. Okay, so when charge is transferred from one object to other, which of the following are actually transferred? Electrons. Why not protons?
Sir, because protons are positively charged particles. Because they are positively charged particles.
So what?
Sir, I so it is in nucleus. Yes.
So what?
Sir, because this is present in nucleus that since they are positively charged particles, so they couldn't able to conduct it. Sir, a proton not if proton get transferred, then the whole object will just fall.
So because it is negatively charged.
Proton is a stable particle.
Why? Proton is not a stable particle. First of all, in nucleus, proton and neutrons, they get interconverted at every moment.
Yes.
Protons are held together because of strong nuclear force that prohibits the proton coming out of the nucleus, as well as neutrons also. One of this, it is the most strongest force in the universe. Do you know? Nuclear force, strongest force, but it only acts within the small distances. Okay, it is also called short range force. Okay, now 21 is done. Protons, neutrons, photons also. Photons also could get transferred from one body to other, but photons are neutral, so it doesn't matter that much. Get to the next one. Okay, there are some passage based questions. This is high data carrying capacity, optical fiber. This is of modern physics part actually. The communication system chapter is there, do you know? Yes, from that chapter. Yes. Look, 38. Now I won't draw the diagram, it is already pretty well given. Reference to the figure given below, at least how many switches should be closed to turn on at least one light bulb? Okay, let me draw the circuit. Okay, there is already 2 been written, but don't get into that trap. I will prepare a set of question paper having wrong answers highlighted just for you. This is for your help, not to for you to copy this. Huh? Okay, now look. There is a cell also. Let me draw this part carefully. Yes, now this is plus, this is minus. Do you know the concept of open and closed circuit? What is an open circuit? If the circuit is disconnected anywhere, for that matter, current would not flow, so we call it open circuit. If circuit is fully connected, no gap between the wires or any appliances, then we call it closed circuit. So let's say you want to at least turn on one bulb. So if you close this, let's say there are 4 keys, K1, K2, K3 and K4. If you join these two, just look, K3 and K2, they would be joined, but the cell or the battery, it will be in open circuit, so it will not light up. Now if you join K3 and K4, only then, look, the circuit will be closed. Then the current would only pass between this loop, the lower loop. So at least there should be 2 keys which should be at on position to give you the closed circuit. Okay, so how many keys we need to connect? 2 keys. So option, it is option B. Okay, let's go to the next part. Okay, any confusion with this? If
we connect K2 and 3,
still it won't work. This lower key has to be connected. Otherwise the cell would remain disconnected. No, this would not work.
sir, and K3.
Let's look, just look. Okay, let me have this. K1, K2, K3 and K4. Now the one of the essential condition to have the current in the circuit is K4 has to be connected. One of the essential conditions. Now if you connect K4 and K1, what would happen is the current would only flow in this circuit. Can you see? Then also 2 bulbs will be in on position. If you connect K2 and K4, then current will be in this circuit. Now, if you connect K3 and K4, current will be in lower part. So at least 2 keys have to be connected or as on position. They have to be on. Huh?
There are question one more.
At least how many switches should be on? At least 2 switches. You can connect all of them.
Sir, but there are 2 bulbs.
There would be 2 bulbs which will be glowing always, because if you connect this and not connect either 3, circuit will remain disconnected. Na? Okay, so let's get to the next part. Oh, let me connect it. Okay, so we connected K3 and K4 always be connected. Has to be connected always. K4. This is most important part. Now get to the next one. Covalent compound. Seeing the 47. No, this is the electrostat. Okay. It is very easy. Separated by distance r. If one of them is doubled, and the distance between also doubled, na? So distance double means r 1 over r square, 2r square, half 4 times, and charge is double. So 2 by 4 means half. That's how you get the half. One charge is double, distance is doubled. If you just put in the formula, you will get the answer. Okay, we are done with this also. Let's get to the next one. what we did.
Set 7.
Now we'll do 7, na?
Yes, sir.
हाँ खत्म हो जाएगा. Set 07 PYQs. Okay. 4. Okay. We just did it. So they actually repeat their questions. Can you see?
Yes, sir.
First wala question. Look. Let's look at the first. Yes, that is from electrostat. 4 charges exist in a space of region AB. Okay, we are not doing it with electrostat, but let's see this. 4 charges exist in a region of space. Charge A attracts B and B repels C. Oh, let's do this. 4 charges A, B, C, and D. Charge A attracts B. A and B, attraction.
B and C.
B repels C. B and C, repulsion. Just look. Charge C repels D. C and D, repulsion. What is the signs of A and B, na?
Yes.
Okay. Wait. Have we written correctly? Just look. 4 charges A, B, C, D. A attracts B. Yes. B repels C. C repels D. And D is positively charged. Good. This has to be supplied. So D itself is positively charged. Now, look. We came forward. No, just go backward. Positive repels. Positive repels positive. Wait. Positive repels. Positive attracts. Bas. Solution is solved. Option C. Both positive.
What are the signs of charge B and
A and B.
Option B.
A. Option A. See, this is the trap you get. The highlighted one. Have you got this? A attracts B. B repels C. C also repels D. B positive means C repulsion means positive. Repulsion means positive. Attraction means negative. Option A. Wrong. Highlighted there. Negative A and positive B. Option A. We did it step by step. There is no scope of error actually. Okay, now we've already solved the 4. I write down the answer also only. Voltmeter has high resistance, always connected in parallel. Voltmeter connected in parallel combination. Option. This is a repeat question. Sorry. Let's search for the next. Cobalt, nickel, north, southeast. No. Baking soda. 70%. Okay. This is easy. Which of the instrument measuring electric potential? Voltmeter. See, potentiometer can also measure electric potential. Do you know? Both voltmeter and potentiometer both can be incorporated to calculate the potential difference. But for general purposes, voltmeter is used because potentiometer has a greater arrangement and so. But if you are asked which instruments can measure, if there were both C and D, you pick C and D. Both can measure potential. Huh? So for 11, we have potential, electric potential. Not potential, it should be potential difference, whatever. I think the questions are not made by some physics teachers. It should be potential difference. Potential difference. This what happens when the question setter is not of physics background. High voltage, even very low voltage can be also measured by potentiometer. Voltmeter, where voltmeter fails, potentiometer can measure because it doesn't depend on internal resistance. And for a longer length, we told that it could measure very small drop of potential differences because of high sensitivity. You call it potential gradient, you know?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now 12. Look. We will complete all sets today. Question number 12. When a 40-volt battery is connected across an unknown distance, there is a current of 100 milliampere in the circuit. Find the value of the resistance of the resistor. Simple circuit. Just draw a circuit with a resistance R and an EMF or a potential. It is how much? 40 volts. Now R is unknown, but current they have given as 100 milliampere. I am writing the given within the circuit because the very more or less easy question. Now I means 100 milliampere. Milli means 10 to the power minus 3 ampere. So actually this is 100 into 10 to the power minus 3 ampere. Yes, EMF has 0.1. 0.1 ampere. EMF is given as 40 volt and resistance is unknown. What we have learned up till I equals to total EMF by total resistance. So R would be E by I. E means 40, I means 0.1. How much do we get? 400. None of this. So option D, none of this, because 400 is not given, so none of this. See, as the resistance is so high, 400 ohm, no? That's why current is reduced to milliampere range. If it is of 10 ohm, 12 to 20 ohm, it would be in ampere range. Huh? Okay. Come to the next. Already been done 16, huh? Value, they are repeating the questions. We already seen. Question number 16. It is a repeat question. We already solved this. 2.99 kilowatt. Okay, now look. I think we are also no. Okay, longest were radio. Okay, whatever. Conversion of gas 9 lever. I think there are 50 questions only within which we have to get. Okay, 45. 45 also done. Power equals to VI. So just multiply 2 into 12. We get 24 watt. Option C. I'm writing this down again for those who are just came online. Now, okay, so we're done with this. Let's check to the next one. We will get to the 8. We will complete this part today. Now look, set 8. Let me start to the next page. Okay. Look here. $16. Obviously 16. Due to the motion of electrons, you know. And already we have talked about that we consider current passes from positive end to negative end of a battery or a circuit, but actually not. Electrons flow from negative to positive end. Huh? $20. No. Electrical into mechanical or a motor, we did it. 20. C. A motor transforms electrical to mechanical. Next, lowest modes are the coordinates. So if you solve the PYQ 26, now look at the question. How many joules of electrical energy are transferred per second by a 6 volt and 0.5 ampere lamp? Okay, so what they are given with is we have to calculate electrical energy, voltage and currents are given. So what was power? Let's get into the power formula. VIP. Powerful people means VIP. Power means energy spent over unit time or time. What is the formula of energy then? VIT. See here, per second indicates T equals to 1 second. Potential is given as 6 volt. Current is 0.5 ampere. Just multiply these three, we'll get the answer. Six into 0.5 into 1. How much? 3. 3 joule. Option. Actually, the unit is wrong. How many joules of electrical energy is being transferred now? Not second would be there. Only joule, because already they have mentioned per second. Okay, whatever they are asking, 3 joule per second. But energy means in joules. Joules per second means energy flowing per unit time. Actually, this is also wrong. ACC doesn't mean anything. Either it should be small s or full ACC or ND. In standard terms, ACC doesn't mean second. They could have given watt. Simply watt. 3 watt, then we calculate from this, I into V. That would be sufficient. Now come to the next. Now let me see up till the last question. 37. With hotter body to colder body heat flows. You all know that. Principle of calorimetry. 43. Already been done. They are repeating the question. Huh? It just indicates they are repeating the question. 43 farad. See, how can you tell this isn't made by a physics background? Because this farad is named after a scientist now. So we cannot write any unit starting with capital letter which is named after a scientist. For example, you should know this. Newton is incorrect. You should write Newton. Or you can write the symbol also. That would correct. So either you write farad in small letters or capital F. Because this NEWTN would indicate that man, Newton himself. But this indicates the unit. So if a unit is named after a scientist, never ever write down the whole name starting with a capital letter. Okay. So farad is the unit of capacitance. Option D. Now next. Let's see if there are some question left. No. Question 2. Question number 2. When the temperature metal indicate resistance. हाँ ठीक बोले. Very good. Good observation. Huh? When the temperature of a metallic conductor is increased, the resistance generally increases. When temperature increases, resistance obviously of a conductor, huh? Not an insulator, also increases. Why? Why resistance increases with the temperature?
Because they have a free electrons.
Because the please.
Because the collision time of the three electron means the tau will be increased.
Basically, the collision between the electrons with the atoms also that increases. Number of collision. Relaxation time. Very. So collision increases, so they stops frequently the electrons, and thus resistance also increases. घट जाता है. Collision. It will have frequent collision in very small interval of time. It means low relaxation time. Okay. Now we will get to the next PDF. Huh? But up to which we did up to I think 8 was already done. 9 we will do na. 9 हो गया. 8 is already been completed. 8 completed. Okay, now we'll get some questions. I think a fuse wire is inserted in. Do you know about electrical wiring?
Sir, 2 days ago, from the tap of my house, current was flowing. No, seriously.
Somehow it got electrified. Or there will be some problem with the it could happen, but not necessarily because of current. You should check other things also. Because of some wrong wirings or the leakage. Now come. There are 3 types of wire, live wire, neutral wire, and earth wire. Na? So there are 3 wires usually used for wiring of our house. So fuse wire always connected in live wire. Why?
Because the fuse work as when the high ampere of the current will be in the
Fuse is a safety measure. So when high current passes through a wire, if somehow more than the required current comes, the fuse wire has 2 characteristics. What are they? Low melting point and high resistance. So no, not boiling. Low melting point and high resistance. So because of high resistance, it would melt faster and disconnecting the circuit, keeping safe other devices. So current cannot pass, high current cannot pass or cannot go to the appliances when fuse melts. That's why it is connected with live wire. That is wire, W-I-R-E. Now come to the next one. Yes. I don't know your name. You gave the right answer. It melts and interrupts the circuit. Abhishek asked that whether temperature is directly proportional to the resistance. No, actually not. That's why I haven't written the directly proportional relation. Huh? Now look, don't get deviated. If you want something, you have to lose something. I told at the very beginning of the class. And if you are intelligent enough, you would be recognized or you'll be able to decide which one to lose to get which one. I think you have already recognized. Okay, now just look here. A reducing agent. Oxidation number. I think they haven't. Okay. 30. Now it looks good. Okay, the first one was what? Iska question number. What was the question about this? What is the question? 3, I think. I think 3. First 3. Question number 30. Look. What is the, I could make it bigger also. What is the resistance of a wire of length 10 km, diameter of 2 mm, made of material resistivity 2.7, 10 to the minus 7 ohm meter? What is the formula?
Yes, R is equal to rho L by.
Ha, but you have to convert those units, na?
Convert this
Kilometer, then
and the millimeter to means the pi r square
meter.
then the complete.
Now start doing this. Yes. No, not without radius also you can find out the area. Pi d square by 4. If the area is in terms of radius is pi r square, that would be pi d square by 4. As radius means diameter by 2, r square means d square by 4. Okay, now start solving. The formula we will use is r equals to rho into L by A. That is the basic formula we will use. Huh? Okay, now in time of solving the numericals, I told you certain way of doing the numericals. What are they? What are given? Which quantities are given? What they have asked and what is the relation between them. But that's all. So you are asked to find out the resistance. Okay, rho they have given is 2.7 into 10 to the power minus 7 ohm meter. Now it is good because both are in SI. What is the length? 10. How much meter? 10 to the power?
3.
Do you know 1000 meter means 1 kilometer?
Yes.
So 10 into
10 to the power
10 to the power 3 meter. Now for area part, we will do it separately. Huh? It would take a space also. So area means pi d square by 4. If where d is the diameter part. So if this is the diameter d, then area radius means bolo na. What is? D by 2. So actually area means pi r square. Actually pi d square by 4. You can use the formula directly. Huh? Now the diameter is given in 2 millimeter. So let's put d means 2 millimeter. Now how much meter is it? 2 divided by 1000. 2 divided by 1000. Okay, just okay. 2 into 10 to the power minus 3 meter. Very good. So what will be the area? 22 by 7 pi D square means 2 into 10 to the power minus 3 into 2 into 10 to the power minus 3. I do like this, huh? For easier calculation. By 4. Pi D square by 4. So this is the area we get in terms of unit meter squared.
3.14 into the power minus 6.
Okay. So now we will solve the whole part. We will find out the resistance by putting this, putting length, and putting the area part. Yes, she is already been discouraged. Okay, now let's do this. It would be easier for me if I get the part. Okay, now look, resistance means what is the rho? Just put, do not panic, 2.7 10 to the power minus 7 into, what is L? 10 into 10 to the power 3 divided by, what is area? First put 22/7 here, that would makes it easy to do, times twice of 10 to the power minus 3, 2 into 10 to the power minus 3 divided by 4. हाँ बोलो, what? हाँ वो पूरा कट जाएगा. Which part?
Sir, can we not directly put 7 in the
This part.
numerator?
These two.
22/7.
22/7 will cut with which?
2 into 10 power minus 3 or 2 into 10 power minus 3 by 4.
हाँ, these 4 will cancel out. Oh, only the 4 part. हाँ, ठीक. Okay, now 2.7. Okay, to do this, power of 10 should be taken apart for easier calculation. Huh? We'll just write down 7 would go up divided by 22. Just look now, this part 10 to the power 4 into, this was already present, 10 to the power minus 7. 3 would go 10 to the power 3. Just wait, 10 to the power 3. Anything left? No. बोलो बोलो क्या होगा? I think the question is given in a whole number, na? 86. Let's see whether the option is correct or not. We are doing it correctly, huh? Okay, so 2.7 into 7 by 22. 10 to the power 4, 3 and 3. How much? 10 to the power 10 minus 7. What do we get? 2.7 into 7 by 22 into 10 to the power 3.
That is 189 by 52.
I think resistance will come not only 86 ohm, it will come much greater because the length is given 10 kilometer.
Yes, sir. बहुत
I think it would not suffice the,
8598.7.
it would, because 10 kilometer doesn't mean a small length. 10 kilometer means here to Howrah. That would not, obviously resistivity is quite higher, 2.7.
Sir, I got the answer.
I think this is not the answer actually. Whatever. Put out 10 here, make it a square. What do we get? 27 into 7 by 22 into 10 square ohm. Okay, now calculate this and give me the answer. 8 point
8598.
8598.7. Okay. 8598.7 ohm. Divide it with 1000.
1000.
Eight-
8.6 आ रहा है.
8.6.
नहीं, 85 point.
85 point.
अरे 85 5 के बाद अगर 9
हाँ.
6 हो जाता है. तो उसको फिजिक्स में एक लेते हैं पॉइंट के बाद.
8598
Sir, approx यहाँ पे लीजिए.
अप्रॉक्स लेते हैं. रुको एक मिनट.
8.6.
Just wait. 0.6 approx 8.5 5987 kilo ohm or 8.6 kilo ohm approx. Okay, I think they forgot, either they have given wrong this in kilometer part or forgot to put the kilo ohm point and kilo ohm. Okay, so by any means, see, these questions are being collected in different ways, which are very difficult to collect actually. So there could be any errors, not should be, there could be. So you just bear with that, but you at least get to know the type of question we are solving with or going to encounter. Okay, if you solve this patiently, you will get the answer. Huh? Don't panic. Actually you are allowed to use the calculator, so it is not a big deal of calculation. Huh? Anglo Eastern में allowed me. Okay, so then it would be difficult for you. You have to solve it patiently. Huh? No. Why would you left it? If you are sure enough that you have calculated correctly, please attempt it. Come to the next one. Wait. We 33. Yes. No, actually, this is okay. Just solve it. No. This is of watt power energy part. The power of a pump which can pump 2000 kg water to a height this meter. Work done equals to mgh. So power equals to mgh by t. No? Okay, use the formula, and I will put the whole thing here. Mass means how much? 200 kg. Use g as 10. What is the height? 200 meter. And time is, so though it is not our concern today, but just use the formula, we'll get the answer. Huh? Just write it down, you will solve it. It will come, I think, 40,000 something, dividing with 1000 we'll get 40 kilowatt. Okay, now come to the our main topics. 37. No, electric field lines it is. Oh, electric lines. Okay, whatever. Electric lines, field lines, are imaginary. Do you know this? Okay, so I still electric field lines, they are imaginary. Actually, this what this line indicates is in which direction that a positive charge would go. If you place potential, positive and negative potential, in which direction it would go, it just indicates that path, but it is imaginary. Now come to the next. Look carefully. I think we have solved most of the part. Let's get to the next one. We'll have, what is? After a very long time, you actually have asked a good question. What is tidal current? What is current? Current doesn't only mean electric current. Wind current, current. Okay. What we did last? 9. Okay, last one. Oh, there are 2 more. Okay, let's doing this. Let's do it fast, huh? Chalo. What is this? Now, we just started this part. Okay. Set 10. Do it fast. The clock is ticking. Calculate the power 220 volt 100 watt bulb. So P equals to V square by R. Do you know this? Yes, sir. R is the resistance. So first The power rating, this we call power rating. They have given 220 volt, 100 watt. We call it power rating. So from power rating, we first find out the resistance. What would be the resistance? V square by P. V square means 220 into 220. Power means 100 watt. 484 ohm. Now they have given voltages 100 volt, huh? 110. Okay. Now given voltage. Okay, just wait. 110 volts. Okay. So what will be the power now? Since power equals to V square by R, 110 into 110 by 484. 25. No, not green only. It would cut with 11. 44 and 4. Just look, 11, 4, 11 se cut jayega. Yes, very good. Power equals to 25 watt. Okay, what we conclude from here is, first find out the resistance from the given power rating, then use the same formula to find out new power. Huh? Let's say this is P1, this is P2. Okay, resistance remains same. That is the most important part here. Let me search for the next one. Look. I think we are done with this. But look at each question paper after looking it. There are certain questions actually come from electricity and magnetism. Obviously, questions will come. Huh? Repeat bhi hota hai. Okay, I think we are done with this. We'll go to the next one. Just look, let me look. Okay, now. Next part. Which we did last. Now. Yeah. We'll complete this today. Set 11. Favorite question? Looking at the different types of pictorial question, खराब लग रहा है कि फिजिक्स पढ़ाते हैं हम लोग. Node, anti-node. And just look, huh? Let's wish at least there should be one question for us.
16. You currently already got.
Hey, do it by yourself. Well, easy question. Hai. First, consider current electricity. कौन सा चैप्टर? कौन सा वाला बोलो? इसका 10. Okay, he is asking for the question number 10. SHM में साउंड जो है ना, स्पीड दिया हुआ है, वेवलेंथ ऑफ V equals to n lambda. हाँ, मतलब C कहाँ से आएगा? V equals to n lambda. N means frequency, wavelength, velocity. What you are given? Frequency and velocity given. Lambda is to be found. Easy है. Okay, so already time also been covered. So what we did is we completed whatever there of Anglo Eastern. I wish you have paid attention. It is my wish, but it is up to you to fulfill the wish. In the next class, we will continue to the induction part, electromagnetic induction, Lenz's law, Faraday's law, also transformers. That part we'll cover, and I think I will try to electrostat will start. Don't panic. Electrostat, for example, motion part, wherever the question comes, and if you start solving previous years, you will get the confidence also. So thanks everyone. We are watching live. You have many of you have joined. I've seen. Shivam, thank you. Uh, Probably next week in YouTube. Yes. Most of the questions are formula based. If you have little bit of concept, you would be very easily be able to solve those. Yes, many of you have given the correct answer. So most of you are more or less very intelligent. Thank you, everyone. Okay. हाँ. We have completed all the all 11 question papers. ওইটা লিখে দেওয়া উচিত ছিল।